Hi everyone. So it's been a few weeks since we've actually uploaded a video, and we actually had a couple of our viewers reach out and make sure everything was okay, so we thought we'd give you a short update. Since we returned from our fall trip to the Okanagan, the weather's just been horrible. Pretty much constant rain and clouds and just really kind of lousy. But it got worse about a week ago. We actually had a significant weather event. In effect, I think it was referred to as an atmospheric river, where we had what would be the equivalent of an entire month's worth of rain in November happen over a 48-hour period. And as a result of that, all of the highways and railways that actually leave the lower mainland for the rest of Canada were really closed down, either as a result of multiple mudslides or as a result of flooding. Mm-hmm. And so it's been a really challenging time. We're fine here in the lower mainland, but some of the communities farther away have certainly had some challenges, yes, ranging from effectively flooding and having to evacuate.
Yeah, actually the town of Merritt, the whole town had to evacuate because of flooding there. And they also lost their sewer
and water system.
And yeah, they've been having a hard time.
In Abbotsford, a number of people were also evacuated. Farmers' fields are under several feet of water. One of the dikes broke and has created a number of challenges. So
there has been some loss of life due to a mudslide on the Highway 99, which in the section called the Duffy Lake Road, and we traveled that route many times.
Yeah, you would have seen that in a lot of our videos. That particular route, we're really surrounded by mountains, and that's caused the challenge with the heavy rainfall. And so the loss of the roadways and the railways are a result of that.
Yeah, so our hearts go out to people who have lost their loved ones, and also, have had challenges of having to evacuate their homes and not knowing if they're going to be able to go back home. It's just been a really tough time for many people, so our hearts and thoughts go out to them.
Things are starting to improve, at least we're hoping they're continuing to improve. 2 of the highways should be open by this weekend, and that will provide some limited travel. They're only going to be open for essential travel. The 2 main roads, though, the Coquihalla Highway and I think the number 1 highway, are anticipated to take some time before they can open again. So we won't give you a lot of photos or videos, but if you're interested, if you haven't seen, you can certainly see all the damage that's occurred. It's covered on the news media virtually every day. In the southwestern BC, really, our government's brought in 2 things. They're asking people to travel only if it's essential, and then, and somewhat in support of that, and because we've had limited ability to get products in or out of the lower mainland, there are actually gasoline restrictions in place. So at this point in time, we hope that over the next, I think, 10 days or so, everything will continue to improve, and we'll see greater access to of transportation and goods, and hopefully some of the areas that there is flooding and the rest of them, the mudslides, will have an opportunity to be cleaned up. Mm-hmm. So we're hopeful that'll continue to look positive. And right now, I think the only way to leave British Columbia is actually to go to the United States through the southern border. So that would be one option for people if they wanted to. But of course, unless you're just traveling there for other reasons, it's a difficult route if you wanted to go down through that border and then back up into British Columbia or elsewhere in Canada. And Washington State didn't escape. They have some of the same challenges we do here. They also saw the significant rainfall and flooding, so some challenges all around.
Yeah. And, we were fortunate that we actually hadn't been traveling the last few weeks, primarily because the weather has been so bad. It's sort of been sucked in and rainy. And of course, we had this atmospheric river, and we've also had something else that kind of kept us busy.
Yeah, but on a positive note, we're actually fostering a cat from the SPCA. His name is Finch, or as we sometimes refer to him as Mr. Finch. And it's been a long time since we've had a pet in our family, and so that's been really a lot of fun. And also a challenge because he's getting to know us, and we're getting to know him, and we've been, trying to make him comfortable in our place, and we've been watching cat videos with him to keep him entertained. Yeah. And we've also had to take him to the vet a couple of times to address a few issues. And most recently, he was neutered. and so now he's wearing a cone. So he's not as happy as he was for the first couple of weeks he was with us. But generally, he's a very easygoing fellow. We look forward to introducing him more, and once we get out on the road once again. Thank you again to the viewers that have sent us an email just wondering what was up. And also, a couple of you fellow Canadians have actually now headed down to the United States. So we just received actually a couple of photos the other day from some people that are down there, which is just great to see. And the weather's a lot nicer than where we are.
Yeah. So, you know, one day in the future, we'll look forward to getting down there as well, now that travel is allowed. All the best to all of you, and preparing for the holiday season, and also to our friends in the United States celebrating Thanksgiving soon. So so happy Thanksgiving to you, and take care, and we will see you next time.
We'll see you next time.